Hey, like Smash Bros, right? Let me tell you about something that you don't like. Tier lists. They're very heavily debated because people always want to justify their characters good. But you know what isn't good? The stupidity of the top 10 characters. Let me tell you about them. First, we're gonna start off with this guy. Actually, let me fix something really quick. Kazuya is one of the most controversial characters in Smash, and for good reason. He's able to combo you to 90% after just one hit, and this is because, well, he's Kazuya. Let's start off with the basics. Kazuya has a few moves. Most of these moves deal insane damage, and either have insane combo potential or kill very early. Now, what is Sakurai planning on doing to balance out these broken moves? That's right, make them invincible. Now, to be fair, Kazuya is very slow and heavy, making him combo food for most of the cast. But that's only if you hit him. Anyway, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. EWGF. Saying this word might give you PTSD, and that's because it's by far the best forward down right input in the game. To start off, it's invincible for a frame, stuns the opponent, deals insane damage, and combos into literally every single move in Kazuya's kit. Saying this move is busted would be an understatement. Much of his kit relies on landing this move because it leads into nair combos and his up B which kills. That's enough for Kazuya, let's move on to this guy. Diddy Kong is a monkey of much variety. He has solid aerials, solid ground moves, and an up B that does 50%. You know what really makes him busted? That'd be this potassium-rich snack. This is by far the single best down B in the game. This banana can trip the opponent, which basically gives you a buffet of options to choose from while they're tripped. By the way, this trip isn't short. If your opponent's at a low percent, you can get a free 50, and if your opponent's in kill range, you get a free kill. This is the ultimate Swiss Army knife of tools in Smash, and top it off with Flying Fucking Monkey going Mach 10, who's able to grip anybody in their shields but also transform into a surface to air missile with the click of a button. You can start to see why it's good. But this isn't the only good part of Diddy. Not only does he have the fastest up smash in the game, but he also has a lightning fast down tilt which can combo into a few options. At lower percents, this can just be a grab, but at higher percents, he can up smash after it. This is helpful in case Diddy's having trouble landing his banana. Going from one of my mains to the other, we got Fox. Fox is a lightning fast character who plays as if a 9-year-old got a sugar rush after snorting Smarties. There are a few patient aspects of Fox, but for the most part, he'll be moving faster than my controller towards a brick wall after losing a set to Kazuya. But what makes this Sugar Rush 9-year-old so good? Simplest answer is that all of his moves are good. Is the opponent above you? Just upper them for a free 60%. Is your opponent playing heavy? Just use up tilt a couple hundred times in order to slowly run away with their brain, forcing them to rethink their life choices. Your opponent Chunky Kong, just lose. Anyway, next on to Princess Toadstool Peach, whose literal entire character relies on one mechanic to be able to hover around for a few seconds. That may be wondering, what does this do? Well, it does this.
A little bit of silliness that K. Rool can possibly have used against Peach, but we're seeing turnip combos, and this looked like a custom.
And this. And this.
Not giving Lima a chance to actually.
Oh, that's it!
Goodness!
That's it, yeah.
Oh, and she also has this. He's the other one responsible for these things. Unlike a lot of other items, you can catch him as much as you want after hitting an opponent. It means that Peach can extend her combos in order to deal more damage and even kill off of them. Next on the wisest character in Smash list is Next on the tier list is Mr. Robert himself, and well, he's a giant robot. Rob has several silly things in his kit. He has the ability to tickle your toes and give you a free metallic pedicure, which slowly inches you closer to the edge of the stage. This foot finder program of Rob not only gives you nice shiny feet, but also lets him give out big ol' hugs, which you can then use to bury your head into the ground, and either turn you into a nice toasty marshmallow or a cool juicy smoothie. And Rob's smoothie making potential doesn't just end there. He also has the ability to pull out a smoothie mixer from his ass and hurl it at you. But in the case that Rob doesn't feel like using his mini mixer, he'll just turn his entire body into one if needed. Rob also has a quick and massive nair, allowing him to combo his opponents to death. Next up is everybody's second favorite anime waifus, Pyra and Mythra. If one good character just isn't good enough, then double it and give it to the next person. This tag team duo starts off with a character who has crazy combo potential and speed, but is very lightweight and has little knockback. Mythra is able to pull off devastatingly long combos and in the process deal insane damage. But there always comes a time when your opponent is above the percent needed to become the United States president, and in that scenario, you're able to switch to a whole different character. Pyra is basically the complete opposite of Mythra. She's slow, doesn't have many combos, but there's one thing that makes up for it. This flaming anime girl is able to deal the damage and have the weight of a heavy, but still manage to keep her anime girl physique. Bringing a war veteran to Smash Bros. Probably wasn't a great idea, but Sakurai did it anyway. Snake harnesses his inner American and hurls a grenade everywhere because it's his goddamn right to do. Snake mostly functions off grenades, which detonate after a few seconds. These grenades can be difficult to get around, especially for slow characters who aren't able to weave between them. Snake also comes baked in with the ability to wish his opponents a good night by putting them to sleep in front of him. This secret sleepy jutsu gives Snake the free tech chase, which usually ends up in him distorting his leg in a way which shouldn't be humanly possible. Next up is the Flatman himself, Mr. Game & Watch. And I think that this clip describes him the best. I probably just gave half you people watching a heart attack. This sound is the signature Sonic Speed Spin Dash. You may know Sonic as a cool, fast, fun character, but you're wrong. Instead, he's a boring, slow, lame goofball. Nah, I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not. Sonic is probably the single most hated character in Smash Bros. Ultimate, because mostly almost every single move that he has, he's able to use on shield and is safe and able to punish people when they're not able to punish him. I want you to picture a character who can always hit you, but you can never hit him. Rats. Oh, Sonic. Seriously. The character has very little means of counterplay, which is why he shares this tier with the single biggest cheater in Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that cheater would be Steven motherfucking Minecraft. Now let me start with the simple bit. He was able to create platforms and walls at his own will. These function using materials which he mines for. The materials he obtains also allow him to craft better weapons throughout the match. This alone creates a character who becomes full Reddit mod by blocking himself off from the outside world while pretending to be a miner. Every single move in Steve's kit is lightning fast in combos. It means that after landing just one up tilt, even with Steve's worst possible materials, usually gets 60% off of it. With better materials, he can even get up to 100% or just kill off of it. Steve also has the ability to create a minecart, which lets him go insanely fast while also killing, and this acts as a command grab which can drag opponents to the bottom of hell. This also allows him to have a quick escape option out of disadvantage. On top of this, Steve is able to drop a Looney Tunes anvil onto his foe's head, which has more knockback than an Elchmer. Oh, did I forget to mention that it breaks shield? Okay, I'm done with this. You know what? Oh no. In fact, Steve is so fucked.